Welcome to General Hospital News Channel. Subscribe to the channel and click subscribe to not miss any videos. General Hospital spoilers for Friday, November 6th tease that the weekend episode will feature some very interesting, dramatic scenes when Robert is too late. Peter gives Lulu a suggestion. Britt was approached by Jason. Julian received advice from Ava. Sam gives an ultimatum to Alexis and beyond. We will go ahead and begin this introduction to the Robert situation. It turns out that Robert will not be very punctual in this episode. Not all. In fact, he will be very late. The official ABC description for this latest Robert script tells us Robert was too late. The alternate description reads Robert is timed out. Robert will be late for what? That is a big question that we will find answers to in this volume. Here's what we can tell you about Robert in the coming week. We have been formally informed that he will be out looking for clues to solve a local mystery in the November 10th episode. The second detail reveals that Peter and Lulu will eventually talk about one of her articles in this volume, and Peter will suggest that maybe she should find a new corner. ABC's description of this Peter and Lulu plot tells us Peter suggests a new angle to Lulu's writing. An alternate description goes something like this: Peter and Lulu discuss the direction of the story she's working on. Did Lulu listen to Peter's advice? That is a big question for this particular situation. Some of the other things we officially know about Peter is that he will be overjoyed to find an update on the November 9th episode, and he will get the news he's looking forward to. As for Lulu, she will cross the street with Cyrus in episode 11 of 10. The third teaser reveals that Jason will be very close to Britt in this episode. So much so that he would approach her. ABC's description of this Jason and Britt situation tells us Jason approaches Britt. An alternative description looks like this: Jason looks for Britt. Some of the other official things we are hearing about Jason is that he will get a very surprising phone call on the November 11th episode. So stay tuned for next week. Wednesday details revealed that Ava will be in a helpful mood when it comes to Julian in this episode. So she will give him some advice. The ABC's description of the Julian and Ava situation tells us Ava gives Julian advice. Another description says Julian considered Ava's advice. What advice would Ava give Julian at this point? The fifth and final teaser trailer tells us that Sam and Alexis will have a pretty serious scene where Sam will deliver an ultimatum to Alexis. The ABC's description of this plot by Sam and Alexis tells us Sam is making an ultimatum to Alexis. An alternate description reads like this: Alexis has to make a choice. What will this ultimatum from Sam include? Will Alexis agree with it? At this point, only time will tell. It seems this plot might serve some very interesting scenes depending on the outcome of this ultimatum. Thank you all for watching my channel. Hello and see you in the next videos.